Another day in paradise. Everything turned off here. We're sitting inside the 2005 Buick LeSabre Custom. Customer complains the airbag light is on, which is that light right up there. We're going to load up some vehicle info. I took and pulled the codes out of it yesterday, and it had codes for something going honky with the front airbag sensor, which is typically the front airbag sensor, but instead of wing-dinging parts at it, I'm going to show you how to check it. What the heck is that noise? There's some kind of funk going on in there. Okay, so we have a B100, a B100, and some history codes. A bunch of history codes. I don't know what's going on there, but we're going to look at the current codes because that's all we're currently concerned with. Front end sensor malfunction. Okay, I don't know if there's any data stream available on this, but we'll have a little look-see. That is some really weird noise coming from the dash. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to see a lot of data. Now, seatbelt and battery voltage, that's about it. So that is kind of worthless. What we will do is we will pop out, see if I can get some service info here for you. See if we have it built right into the tool here, so we can get code setting criteria, because that's about all we're going to need on this. Well, what's going on here, fella? Let's try a B0100. See if that brings up some service data. If not, we'll look it up on Mitchell here. Okay, this is all we need. So let's get rid of that. Enhance. So this is all we really need is a circuit description. Let's see, inflatable, I'll read it to you. And they write, the inflatable restraint front end sensor, also known as the EFM or electronic frontal sensor, utilizes unidirectional 2-wire circuit. The front end sensor modulates current on the interface to send an ID, state of health, and deployment commands to the inflatable restraint sensing and diagnostic module. Layman's terms, the front impact sensor sends a message to the airbag module to say, hey, I'm here, hey, we're good, hey, blow the airbag, we just hit something. The airbag module serves as a power source and a ground for the front end sensor. When the ignition is turned on, an input power from the airbag module is first detected. The front end sensor responds by performing an internal diagnostic and sending an ID to the airbag module. The airbag module considers the ID to be valid. If the response time is less than 5 seconds, the front end sensor continually communicates a status message to the airbag module, which determines if a fault is present in the sensor circuit. When the fault is detected, the airbag module resets the front end sensor. When a fault is detected, the airbag module resets the front end sensor twice by removing and reapplying power to it. If the fault is still present, the airbag module sets a code. So basically what this is telling us is the airbag module supplies the power and the ground to the sensor, looks for this unique ID or state of health message, and if it's not there, it tries it a couple more times, boom, sets a code. So that's really all we need to know. If we look down here through service data, let's see, conditions for setting the code. So the B100, if the front end sensor will set when one of the following occurs, valid ID message is not received within 5 seconds of it being powered up. Message not received, or if the airbag module has reset the front end sensor twice without detecting an ID. So basically it's not seeing the front end sensor. So if we go down through the troubleshooting procedure for it, which will be a lengthy one, which for whatever reason ends right there on this one. Is there a second page? There should be more pages. Essentially, if we read through the diagnostic procedure, it tells you, visual inspection, check the connector of the airbag module, do resistance checks on all the wires, and which is going to take you a long time to get to the airbag module and do all that. So I say, being that we know that it's going to apply a power and ground and it's going to look for it multiple times, let's just go out there with the multimeter and see if it's receiving its signal. If it is, then we can assume all the wiring is good, the airbag module is good, and the sensor is crap. Got some wiring diagram. This is the sensor we're going for, so it's got a gray wire and a yellow wire. We want to know who's who, so we'll follow that little guy up. Yellow, sensor voltage, gray, sensor signal. So that's all we need. Our little fellow lives right down there between the fans, so we will unplug it. Oh, look at that. Did I just do that one-handed? Yellow, gray. Don't see any corrosion. I'm going to grab a multimeter. We're going to stick it in there. We'll front probe it very gingerly. Yellow we're going to put on our positive, gray we'll put on our negative, and we should see its power and supply command. It said it comes on at least 2 times after the initial check, so we'll see what that looks like and then take it from there. All right, so I'm probed in there. We've got the old Vantage. We'll hook this up. We'll do it in a graphing meter because I don't know how fast this is going to happen. You know, I don't know if this sends brief, little blips to it, or what the story is, but we'll find out here shortly. So right into our graphing meter, the volts DC. I just don't want to miss it because I'm going to be turning the key on and off here. Let's see, we'll leave it, I don't know if it's a 5 volt or a 12 volt signal, but we'll leave it in 20 volts. We'll move our scale down. Get some more time on the screen here. We'll do 30 seconds. Alright, now let's go turn the key on. Key is on. Oh, look at that. So got 12 volts. Oh, turned it off, turned it back on. It says it checks it twice. This is probably while the airbag light's in there blinking. Okay, we're going to check it more than twice. So yeah, this could easily be done with a meter from the looks of it. I just wonder if this is a continual, just over and over again. It does appear that way. Looks like it checks it for about 6 seconds. Okay, well, maybe service data isn't 100% correct. So, okay, well, it's continually monitored, and the light's on, and let's see, yep, because there's, airbag light's on, which we expect. So yeah, I say that's it. I can only assume at this point that the wiring and everything from the airbag module is good. It's looking for the sensor, it doesn't see it, and we can safely make the call that it is the sensor without any further diagnosis. Lucky for me, I took a pot shot guess off pulling the codes and ordering the part. I ordered one from Napper, not a sponsor, because I couldn't have one today if I ordered it today and I wanted to get this guy's car back. So now that we know, I can install this, we'll plug it in, double check it, and then we'll be good. With the old and with the new, you'll notice something very unique when you go to do yours. These are left-hand threads, so lefty-tighty, righty-loosey, as the old saying goes. Probably ought to plug it in if I want it to work. Oh, tell me that's got, oh, whew! I was worried, thought we had the wrong connector. There's that. Now, stand way back in the seat. We'll see, it should self-clear. We'll see if the airbag light goes out. It's doing its self-check right now. And the light is out. Let me turn around in the seat, yeah. Go back out of our wire diagrams. Now whatever codes we have should all be history codes. But what we'll do is we'll clear them out. Boom. No current codes. There we are. Airbag light is now out. And we're getting our road paved today. Hallelujah. we go. We're good, we're fixed. Happy days. Pretty easy one. You can do those tests with a voltmeter. I wanted to use a graphing meter just so I could, you know, kind of get a better picture of what's happening. Certainly can do that with a voltmeter, no problem. Just have to watch it, make sure it's receiving its on and off signal while it's looking for state of health, ID, and all that. Or you can just take a $150 guess and wing a sensor at it. But I didn't want to do that. You know, there's a lot of wires that run from there back to the airbag module. You want to make sure they're intact before you go plugging in a, you know, non-returnable part, so to speak. Any questions, comments, criticisms down there in that comment box? And just remember, viewers, if I can do it, you can do it. Thanks for watching.